Now, one of the challenges that we're going to have in what we call the downstream collection of electronic and electrical waste is there's some people do have expectations that if I'm going to be giving you this, then I must be able to make something back on it. The easiest take-back scheme is where people are aware that I'm being done a favor to get rid of this equipment. The tougher part is if the people then have some expectations. So whatever scheme you have to be aware that you have to meet the expectations of the people from whom you're taking back. And I'll give you a simple example. All this waste, electric waste that's finding itself in the dump site, it's virtual gold for the people who are collecting it from there. And they're setting it up and they're selling it in the informal settlements. Now, you want to get that waste. So you have to you're going to have a challenge. How are you going to compensate? So this person who's making their livelihood from selling that is now able to say, no, let me take this to CFSK for recycling. So these are some of the things that come in, and they're going to be very clear when you try to enhance a take-back scheme. But as I said, fortunately, we never have to reinvent the wheel. We just have to look at how can we adapt such schemes to the people here. And there's no harm in getting from the consumers what works best for them.
Right.
Under the take-up scheme also, we need to also be aware that this equipment is not only in big cities. They are all over the country, in the villages and so on. We need to have a more comprehensive take-up scheme that takes care of all communities, all cadres of society. Otherwise, you may find that take-back scheme will be more effective in the city, because you may have a stall at a supermarket where you are going to buy something. You find there is a desk for that. Then you dump what you want to dump. But in the rural, it may be difficult.
It's true. It's true. Right. Now, how long is this project going to run?
Actually, theoretically, if you have good funding, it's a project that can run about a year or two to get comprehensive data. For this one, because we just want to it's really a pilot project. So we're running it for 3 months. In 3 months, we're going to present our results and then look at how we can proceed from there. The pilot project will give us pointers as to how to expand the project itself.
Right. Well, I thought this was a handy opportunity maybe for Kenyans to find an avenue of how they're going to dispose of this electronic equipment. So as it stands right now, you're not ready.
Not yet.
Not yet, but let me say that the Computer for Schools Kenya, they right now have a warehouse on Mombasa Road, opposite City Cabanas, in Embakasi, opposite City Cabanas, where they have the potential to handle this equipment. Now, what you just need to put in place is how to organize for people to take that equipment to that place. So, no, we're not ready in terms of putting the system in place. And yes, we are ready in that we in Kenya right now do have a place, and it was inaugurated recently. I think maybe 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago? Yeah, it was there in the news.
But the Ministry of Environment, or?
Yes, and the EU.
Oh, and the
EU. So it is there. The place is there, and we're going to be encouraging people to direct their waste, electronic and electric waste, to that particular center.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, and if maybe somebody wants to get access to that place, how does he find the details to that place?
I think their process is only that they are not yet widespread. They are moved to the site recently. It's just the new flyover which is being built across City Cabanas to the industrial area, and it's just half a kilometer from the junction. I think after this research, and we have published everything, it will be well known where the center is. And there is also, they have an office in city center, Queensway, third floor, where you can actually inquire where to get rid of those equipment.
Right. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for making it.
Thank you very much
this morning.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate.
Right.
We've been speaking to Director of Environment, Net Fund, Mr. Ruben Sinange and Professor Muniafu, the Director of Sustainable Development Initiative Center, SUDIC. We're talking about the e-waste. Yes, do you have that TV in your attic and you don't know where you can dispose it of? Do you have that stereo, that archaic one, you bought it in the 70s and you don't know where you're going to take it? That Apple Macintosh computer, the first one that Steve Jobs came up with, do you still have it? Battery cars, are they there somewhere in your stores and you don't know where to take them? And I think also SUDIC will help you get rid of this electronic equipment, and we're still pushing that. Yes, a policy should be in place, so they're also pushing the envelope. Well, I'll leave you with the words of Henry David Thoreau, who says that thank God men cannot fly and lay waste in the sky as well as the earth. Yvonne is up next.